finished. Today we will start with gynoecium. I think, see, on the road some work is going on, construction work. So maybe it is disturbing you, isn't it? Can you hear the sound?
No, ma'am.
Construction work is going on the road, and that is why some sound is there. But doesn't matter. We will start with gynoecium. Gynoecium, it is a female reproductive part of the flower, and it consists of carpels or pistils or megasporophyll. Last year, we have studied the structure of a typical carpel. How is the carpel? I will sketch a diagram and I will write one sentence for MCQ. Gynoecium, it is female reproductive part of flower. It consists of carpels or pistils or megasporophyll. Remember these three words for MCQ. Okay. And then typical carpel, I will state the diagram. Stigma, style, this is ovary and this is ovule. Okay, sketch the diagram, then I will explain you. Sketch the diagram, 2 minutes. Complete the diagram so I can start the description. So I hope you have finished the diagram. So I can start the description for typical carpel. Typical carpel, it may be asked to you for 2 marks question. So you will have to sketch the diagram, half mark for diagram and 1.5 mark for description. देखो 3 ही पार्ट है, ovary, style and stigma. So 3 पार्ट के लिए 1.5 mark. That means for each part half mark, like yesterday stamen. So I will start. For each part you will have to explain and you will have to write the function. So ovary, style and stigma, these are the 3 parts of the carpel. Ovary, you can see it is a bag-like structure and inside that ovule is present. Remember the structure of the ovule we are going to study and it will be 4 marks question. So inside the ovary, ovule is present and the ovule only develops, or inside the ovule, female gametophyte is formed or female gamete is formed. So that is ovary. Then this is the style. Style takes the stigma up in the flower. क्योंकि स्टिग्मा ऊपर लेके गए तो ही पॉलिनेशन जल्दी होगा ना. So style takes the stigma up in the flower, and this is the stigma. Stigma, it receives the pollen grain. So stigma is sticky and it secretes sugary substance and it receives the pollen grains. So that is the description of typical carpel. तो अभी यहाँ पे जो ओव्यूल है ना, उसका डायग्राम I will sketch, and only diagram can be asked to you, or along with diagram they will ask you some description. So I will start with structure of ovule, that is vertical section of anatropous ovule. What is anatropous I will explain you, but I will sketch the diagram first. You also sketch because it is asked in the exam, and then we will start with the description of ovule. So I will start with that. See, this diagram should be big one, maybe 5 or 6 lines of your notebook, or maybe half page or less than half page, but it should not be small diagram. I hope you can see the diagram. So diagram sketch karo. Can you see the diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो sketch करो. Label all the parts correctly. डायग्राम हो गया तो बोल देना, so I can start. लाइट चाहिए, दिखाई देता है?
दिखाई दे रहा
दिखाई देता है ना? हाँ. When you will complete, tell me so I can start the description.
Yes, ma'am, completed.
Completed, no? Very good. So within 2 minutes I will start, because if other students have to sketch, I will wait for 2 minutes, then I will start. So now I will start with the explanation. देखो, I will go slow. I will explain you 2 times, 3 times till you remember everything, because many new names are there, and I will explain you step by slowly according to my own method. I'm not going to explain you as it is given in the book. Of course, ज़्यादा मैं explain करूँगी, book में जो होगा नहीं वो भी शायद explain करूँगी, but doesn't matter. See here, the ovule, it consists of 2 parts. That is the stalk. यहाँ से यहाँ तक stalk है, and the remaining part, this much part is body. So the ovule consists of 2 parts, the stalk and the body. The stalk is called as funicle or funiculus. दोनों नाम है, funicle और funiculus, and it is attached to the wall of the ovary. तो आपको imagine करना है कि इसके बाहर ovary है, ऐसे ovary मैंने sketch नहीं किया है. यहाँ से imagine करो कि one bag-like structure is there, that is the ovary, and this funicle is attached to the wall of the ovary where placenta is present. Placenta, last year हम लोगों ने किया था placentation. Placenta is the tissue which provides nourishment to this developing ovule. तो यहाँ से ovary है और यहाँ पे placenta है. Placenta is a nutritive tissue. It provides nourishment to the developing ovule. The stalk is called as funicle or funiculus. You can see I have sketched blue color line here inside the funicle, and I labeled it as raphe. Raphe का मतलब है that is vascular tissue xylem and phloem, providing water and food material to the ovule. You can see here I have written hilum. Hilum is the point where the stalk is attached to the body. Hilum, it is the point where the stalk is attached to the body. और ये hilum जो है ना, we can easily see this. Hilum, we can see. Then this body consists of, अभी देखो कहाँ से start करना है. If you go at random, आप शायद कुछ तो भूल जाओगे. उससे अच्छा है start करो. The body consists of diploid tissue called as nucellus. Nucellus कैसा है? I have not written here. न्यूक्लियस इज अ डिप्लॉइड टिश्यू. डिप्लॉइड का मतलब है उसमें 2 सेक्स क्रोमोसोम के हैं. I have not shown here any tissue, but here it is filled with parenchyma. मैंने ब्लैंक छोड़ा है, लेकिन ये ब्लैंक नहीं है, यहाँ पे पूरा parenchyma भरा हुआ है. And that parenchyma, it is called a nucleus and it is diploid tissue. This nucleus is covered by 2 integuments, outer integument and inner integument. But these 2 integuments do not cover the nucleus completely, but an opening is left there called as micropyle. देखो स्टेप बाय स्टेप किया है ना, तो आपको बराबर लिखने को आएगा, नहीं तो नहीं आएगा. तो कैसे स्टार्ट किया मैंने? The body consists of diploid tissue called as nucleus. Nucleus is covered by 2 integuments, outer and inner. These 2 integuments do not cover the nucleus completely, but an opening is left there called as micropyle. The integuments are produced from a tissue called as chalaza. Okay. Now this micropyle, what is the function of the micropyle? Function of the micropyle in the ovule is for entry of pollen tube. जब डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन होता है तब pollen tube यहाँ तक आ जाती है. You know what is pollen tube? Yesterday we have studied. Imagine करो ऊपर स्टिग्मा है, स्टिग्मा में pollen grain receive हो गया. Pollen grain will germinate, it will produce pollen tube. It will travel from the stigma through the style, it will come up to the micropyle. And then the pollen tube will enter inside the micropyle. That means for the entry of pollen tube, this micropyle is there in the ovule. देखो जिनको सीईटी नहीं तो नीट को अपियर करना है, उनके लिए कंफ्यूजिंग क्वेश्चन है. 2 क्वेश्चन है. एक क्वेश्चन, फंक्शन ऑफ माइक्रोपाइल इन द ओव्यूल इज. ओव्यूल पूछा होगा तो आपका आंसर होगा एंट्री ऑफ पोलन ट्यूब. लेकिन फंक्शन ऑफ माइक्रोपाइल इन सीड, सीड में पूछा होगा तो आंसर होगा फॉर द एंट्री ऑफ वाटर. तो क्या पूछा है वो बराबर आपको देखना पड़ेगा. ओव्यूल पूछा है या सीड पूछा है? ओव्यूल पूछा होगा तो आंसर होगा फॉर द एंट्री ऑफ पोलन ट्यूब, और सीड पूछा होगा तो आपका आंसर होगा फॉर द एंट्री ऑफ वाटर. देखो ये माइक्रोपाइल ना आप आराम से देख सकते हो. देखो चना, देखो चना मीन्स आई विल से ग्राम, GRAM ग्राम, हरभरा मराठी मध्ये. और छोले, ऑल ऑफ यू नो, इफ यू सी the chole when they are put in water, soaking has taken place, they are swollen. आप देखोगे ना तो उसको एक बार होल दिखाई देता है आराम से, and that hole is nothing but micropyle, and through that micropyle water enters inside in the seed. Then embryo sac is there, and this embryo sac shows 3 antipodal cells towards the chalaza end, 3 cells which are towards the micropylar end. These 3 cells together we call it as egg apparatus. These 3 cells together which are towards the micropylar end are called as egg apparatus. And egg apparatus consists of egg or female gamete which is haploid and 2 cells called as help cells or synergids. Now what is the function of help cells? Help cells or synergids, which are these 2 cells, they contain filiform apparatus, and this filiform apparatus guides the pollen tube to reach up to the female gamete. Female gamete यहाँ पे है, तो through this synergid the pollen tube will enter. Male gamete को guide करना है, कहाँ तक जाने के लिए? फीमेल गैमेट तक. तो कौन गाइड करेगा? ये synergids और help cells. Synergids or help cells contain filiform apparatus, and the function of the help cell is to help to guide the male gamete to reach up to the female gamete. और बीच में secondary nucleus है which is a diploid. Now how this structure female gametophyte is formed? This entire structure यहाँ से यहाँ तक देखो, इसमें कितने cells है? 7 cells are there. 3 are here antipodal cells, 3 are here, towards the microphylar end, और ये बीच वाली central cell which is big one containing secondary nucleus. So it is having 7 cells and nuclei are 8. So it is 8 nucleated 7 cell structure, that is embryo sac, and the name given to this is polygonum type of embryo sac. In majority of angiosperm plant, we get this type of embryo sac, that is polygonum. Now, why the polygonum name is given? When it was first observed, that plant was polygonum, and that is why the name is given as polygonum type of embryo sac. It is seen in majority of the plants, and that is why it is included in our syllabus. So that is the structure of ovule. Now, development of female gametophyte we have to study in detail. But before that, let me explain you what is anatropous ovule. This ovule is anatropous. Anatropous, the spelling is ANATROPOUS. Anatropous एक है, दूसरा है ऑर्थोट्रोपस, कैम्पिलोट्रोपस भी है, लेकिन ये ज्यादा डिटेल में हम लोग नहीं करेंगे. दैट इफ यू वांट टू अपीयर फॉर नीट और सीईटी को अपीयर करना है तो वो बाद में देखेंगे. दिस इज अनाट्रोपस ओव्यूल. अनाट्रोपस ओव्यूल का मतलब है दिस माइक्रोपाइल एंड फ्यूनिकल आर लाइंग पैरेलल टू ईच अदर. देखो इमेजिन करो, इसको स्ट्रेट करो, ये ओव्यूल को स्ट्रेट करो तो क्या होगा? पूरा स्ट्रेट किया तो माइक्रोपाइल चला जा एंड फ्यूनिकल विल बी इन स्ट्रेट लाइन. देखो ऐसा डायग्राम होगा, इसको स्ट्रेट किया समझो हम लोगों ने. कहाँ पे डायग्राम करूं? यहाँ पे. तो देखो ये होगा ओव्यूल, सॉरी ओव्यूल होगा ऐसे. This will be micropyle, this will be chalada, this will be funicle, isn't it? See, इसको पूरा स्ट्रेट करो तो ऐसा डायग्राम दिखाई देगा. रफ micropyle, chalada and funicle. If they are in straight line, we called it as orthotropous ovule. लेकिन हम लोगों को anatropous ovule करना है क्योंकि majority of the angiosperm plant show anatropous ovule. Anatropous means inverted ovule. देखो उसको इन्वर्ट किया, ये स्ट्रेट था, इसको नीचे ऐसे कर दिया तो माइक्रोपाइल एंड फ्यूनिकल आर लाइंग पैरेलल टू ईच अदर एंड माइक्रोपाइल एंड चलाजा आर इन स्ट्रेट लाइन. यानी कि ओव्यूल इज इन्वर्टेड and that is called as anatropous ovule. And anatropous ovule is common in angiosperm plant. That is why we have to study this. Now, अभी आपको कौन सा क्वेश्चन आ सकता है? Maybe they will ask you sketch the diagram. Maybe only female gametophyte will be asked. Maybe development of female gametophyte. और maybe diagram के साथ किसी का तो फंक्शन पूछेंगे क्योंकि पूरा लिखना 4 मार्क के लिए तो मुश्किल है, तो सब कुछ तो नहीं पूछेंगे. Only few parts they will ask you, not entire thing. So I will explain you again and now I will tell you the functions also. The ovule consists of 2 parts, stalk and the body. Stalk is called as funicle or funiculus and it is attached to the ovary wall where placenta is present. Placenta, it is a nutritive tissue. It provides nourishment to the developing female gametophyte, developing embryo sac. The stalk is having vascular supply that is called as raphe. Vascular supply is xylem and phloem. The stalk is attached to the body at a point called as hilum. Then this body consists of diploid parenchymatous tissue called as nucellus. Nucellus is covered by 2 integuments, outer and inner, which are produced from tissue called as chalaza, and these 2 integuments do not cover the nucellus completely, but an opening is left there called as micropyle. Function of the integument is protection. Function of the chalaza is to produce integuments. Function of the micropyle in the ovule is for the entry of pollen tube. Then inside the nucellus, female gametophyte is observed. वो फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट कैसे तैयार होगा, दैट इज डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन. So this female gametophyte also separate question is asked, maybe for 3 or 4 marks. So female gametophyte is having antipodal cells which are 3 toward the chalazaland, 3 cells toward the micropylarend which is called as egg apparatus. Egg apparatus consists of egg and synergids. Synergids are help cells, they contain filiform apparatus which helps the male gamete to reach up to the female gamete. Function of this egg or female gamete is to fuse with male gamete so that as zygote is formed. And at the center, a diploid structure is seen. Nucleus is seen called as secondary nucleus. So like that, this embryo sac is there at the center. Now, cunicle and micropyle lie parallel to each other, and that is called as anatropous ovule, inverted ovule, which is seen in majority of the angiosperm plant. So that is the structure of angiosperm ovule. I hope you have followed this. If you have not followed anything, you can ask me now. So the diagram is there, I can explain you now only. And then, if you have followed, I will explain you how this embryo sac is formed. So have you followed this much?
मैम पाइल की मीनिंग क्या होती है?
किसका मीनिंग? किसका मीनिंग पूछ रहे हो?
पाइल माइक्रोपाइल का.
पीवाईली नहीं, ऐसे कुछ मीनिंग नहीं, पूरा माइक्रोपाइल का मीनिंग है ओपनिंग. माइक्रोपाइल तो पाइल माइक्रोपाइल, माइक्रो यानी छोटा, पाइल मीन्स ओपनिंग. वी कैन से लाइक दैट. ओके, सो एंड यू व्हाटएवर पाइल यू आर सेइंग, पाइल्स होते हैं ना, दैट इज डिफरेंट. मीन्स जो डिसीज है ना पाइल्स, दैट इज डिफरेंट. इट इज PILE पाइल्स. इसके बारे में पूछ रहे होगे तो वो अलग है. PILES, इट इज अ डिसीज. पाइल्स वो capillaries which are there near the anus, they get broken, that is piles, but that is different. So इतना हो गया है, समझ गया होगा. तो डेवलपमेंट ऑफ फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट हम लोग करेंगे अभी. तो shall I start? But before that, I will tell you that in the nucellus, how I am going to explain the development of embryo sac. I will start here. See here, this nucellus which is there, one of the cell from the nucellus which is near the micropylarend start functioning as megaspore mother cell. यहाँ से मैं start करने वाली हूँ. तो अभी पूरा ovule का diagram नहीं करने वाली हूँ. I will start from one cell which is present here in the beginning. तो beginning में ये तो नहीं रहता इसमें. Okay, beginning में क्या रहेगा? यहाँ पे पूरा parenchyma भरा हुआ है. And one of the cell from this nucellus, which is near the micropylarend, start functioning as megaspore mother cell. So ये जो cell है ना, this is megaspore mother cell. So I'm going to start from here, but I will take only one cell like this. Okay? So have you followed this? Megaspore mother cell कहाँ रहती है? From the nucellus, one of the cell which is near the micropylarend start functioning as megaspore mother cell. तो अभी हम लोग start करेंगे वहां से. I will sketch the diagram and I will explain. तो अभी heading होगा development of female gametophyte. फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट का दूसरा नाम है एम्ब्रियो सेल. Yes. Can you see the diagrams? Sketch the diagram. All diagrams you have to sketch in the exam if the question is asked development of female gametophyte. कितने डायग्राम है? 8 डायग्राम है. तो आपको पूरा 8 डायग्राम स्केच करना पड़ेगा. So sketch all 8 diagrams. And when you will complete, tell me. डायग्राम हो गए कि बोल देना. हाँ,
हो गया.
हो गया मैम।
हो गया? चले स्टार्ट। सबका हो गया?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I will start. I will wait for 2 minutes. Actually, I want to give you questions also. आज टाइम मिलेगा तो दे देती हूँ. कल और आज के इसके ऊपर. So I will start. I have told you that what is nucellus. Nucellus is diploid tissue present in the ovule, and one of the cell from the nucellus, which may be lying in the center but towards the micropylar end, it starts functioning as megaspore mother cell. This megaspore mother cell कैसी है? Diploid है, having 2 sets of chromosome. It undergoes meiosis. Meiosis का मतलब you know reductional division. So we have studied last year when meiosis takes place, 4 haploid cells are produced from diploid mother cell. So यहाँ पे 4 megaspore तैयार होते हैं. And how are the megaspores? They are haploid. I should write here haploid. I am not written. So I will write here in the bracket. They are haploid. Okay. Now, out of these 4 megaspores, only one becomes functional. The upper 3 get degenerated. ये ऊपर वाले 3 है ना? They get degenerated. They are not functional. And this lower one becomes functional. And that functional megaspore develops into embryo sac. Now this functional megaspore divides by mitosis 3 times. देखो पहले बार माइटोसिस हो गया से तब 1 से 2 न्यूक्लियाई हो गए. साइटोप्लाज्म डिवाइड नहीं हुआ है, सिर्फ न्यूक्लियस डिवाइड हो गया है. सेकेंड टाइम माइटोसिस हो गया, 2 से 4 बन गए न्यूक्लियाई. थर्ड टाइम माइटोसिस हो गया, 8 न्यूक्लियाई बन गए, 8 न्यूक्लियर फॉर्म. एंड देन 4 nuclei go towards the chalazal end, 4 comes towards the micropylar end. आपको पता है lower end is micropylar, upper one is chalazal. Afterwards, one nucleus from each cell come at the center. You can see 3, 2, 3. Arrangement is seen. देखो 4 न्यूक्लियर अपोजिट एंड में गए. 4 कहाँ गए? ऊपर चलाजल एंड के यहाँ. 4 आ गए नीचे माइक्रोपाइलर एंड के यहाँ. और बाद में ये 4 में से एक न्यूक्लियस बीच में आ गया. And these two will fuse together to form secondary nucleus. That means how the secondary nucleus is formed? By fusion of 2 polar nuclei. Polar means 2 पोल से आया हुआ. These are called as poles. हम लोग हमेशा सेल को अर्थ के जैसे कंसिडर करके इक्वेटर और पोल्स बोलते हैं. आपको पता है हम लोगों ने लास्ट ईयर सेल डिवीजन में किया है ये. तो 2 polar nuclei come at the center, they fuse together and a diploid secondary nucleus is formed. वो मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है. And then 3 which are towards the chalazal end develop wall and antipodal cells are formed. And the 3 which are towards the micropylar end give rise to egg apparatus. Egg apparatus में क्या क्या है? Egg apparatus consists of egg और female gamete and synergids or help cells. MCQ में पूछते हैं egg apparatus consists of और ऑप्शन देते हैं अलग अलग. आपका आंसर क्या होगा? Egg apparatus consists of egg and synergids. So like that 8 nucleated. 8 न्यूक्लिया कैसे है? आपने यहाँ पे देखा 8 न्यूक्लिया है. एंड सेल्स कितने? 7. 3 एंटीपोडल सेल्स, 3 एग एपरेटस और बीच वाली सेंट्रल सेल लार्ज. सो 7 सेल्स है. 8 न्यूक्लिएटेड 7 सेल स्ट्रक्चर दैट इज मैच्योर एम्ब्रियो सैक और फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट इज फॉर्म. ओके. एंड दिस इज प्रोड्यूस्ड फ्रॉम ओनली वन megaspore. So it is monosporic. Mono means one. एक ही स्पोर से ये एम्ब्रियो सैक बनी हुई है So we called it as it is monosporic. So like that, development of female gametophyte. समझो क्वेश्चन पूछा 4 मार्क के लिए, डिस्क्राइब द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट. तो आपको ये पूरे डायग्राम करना है और एक्सप्लेन करना है. So I will explain this again, once again, as if I'm writing the paper. पेपर में मैं कैसे लिखूंगी, तो वैसे ही आपको बोल देती हूँ. Development of female gametophyte. From the nucellus, one of the cell which is towards the micropylarine start functioning as megaspore mother cell. It is diploid. It undergoes meiosis and give rise to 4 megaspores which are haploid. Out of that, the one which is towards the lower side, towards the micropylarine, becomes functional and remaining 3 get degenerated. The functional megaspore now will undergo 3 times mitosis and it will give rise to 8 nucleated structure. ये पूरा एक्सप्लेन नहीं करना है, एक लाइन में बोलना है. Functional megaspore will undergo mitosis, giving rise to 8 nuclei. Out of 8 nuclei, 4 will go towards the micropylarine, 4 will go towards the chalazoid, and afterward one nucleus from each pole will come at the center, and by fusion of 2 polar nuclei, diploid secondary nucleus will be formed. The 3 nuclei which are towards the chalazoid give rise to antipodal cells. The 3 nuclei which are towards the micropylarine give rise to egg apparatus. Egg apparatus consists of 1 egg or female gamete and 2 synergids or help cells. अभी फंक्शन क्या है? एक का फंक्शन है टू फ्यूज विथ मेल गैमेट. सिनर्जिड और हेल्प सेल का फंक्शन है इट इज कंटेनिंग फिलिफॉर्म apparatus. It helps the male gamete to reach up to the female gamete. Secondary nucleus का फंक्शन क्या है? Secondary nucleus will fuse with 1 more male gamete and a triploid structure, primary endosperm nucleus will be formed. Secondary nucleus will fuse with second male gamete and will give rise to primary endosperm nucleus, PEN. And antipodal cells जो है उनका फंक्शन पता नहीं है. So function of the antipodal cells is not known. So that is the development of female gametophyte. And this female gametophyte, it is 8 nucleated 7 cell structure. It is called polygonum. अपने बुक में नहीं दिया है, जिनको नीट को अपीयर होना है, सीईटी को अपीयर होना है, उनको याद रखना है polygonum. I will write the name. So that is about development of female gametophyte. Now any doubt is there? If you have followed everything, tell me that you have followed. So I will give you questions, 1 mark question. Have you followed everything?
Yes, ma'am.
So कल जो हुआ और आज का दोनों के ऊपर 1 मार्क का क्वेश्चन देती हूँ. Should I write it on the board or dictate?
मैम सुनिए ना, मैम सेकेंडरी न्यूक्लियस और क्या फॉर्म होता है?
Secondary nucleus fuses with 1 male gamete and primary endosperm nucleus is formed. वो हम लोग फिर से करने वाले हैं डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन में. फिर से रिपीट होने वाला है, तो इसलिए मैंने एक बार ही बोल दिया. So I will give you questions. Actually, I can give you directly MCQ, but I want that you should also study. So I will give you questions. और आप आंसर लिखो, और जो आंसर आपको नहीं मिल रहा है वो आंसर सिर्फ मुझे पूछो. क्लियर? एंड आई विल गिव यू 1 आइडिया. आप क्वेश्चन लिखो, 2 लाइन नीचे 2 या 3 लाइन छोड़ दो, तो उसके ही आंसर लिखो, तो अपना खुद का गाइड तैयार होगा. देखो कोई भी गाइड में कोई भी ले लो, टारगेट ले लो, नवनीत ले लो, कुछ भी, उसमें इतने सारे क्वेश्चन नहीं जितना मैं देने वाली हूँ. I will give you 60 to 80 question per chapter. और उतना सब आपको आ गया ना, तो आपको पूरा चैप्टर आ गया, ऐसे मैं बोल सकती हूँ. तो खुद का गाइड खुद ही बनाओ. आई विल गिव यू क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन लिखो, उसके नीचे 2-3 लाइन छोड़ दो, बाद में आंसर लिखो। तो एग्जाम को जाते समय आप खुद का नोटबुक पढ़ के जाओगे ना, तो इट इज एज गुड एज रीडिंग द गाइड ओनली, क्योंकि कोई भी गाइड में इतने क्वेश्चन नहीं है, 60 to 80 क्वेश्चंस, बट आई विल गिव यू दैट मच। सो आई विल राइट द क्वेश्चंस ऑन द बोर्ड, तो मुझे बार बार बोलना भी नहीं पड़ेगा और आप अपना स्पीड से लिख लो कल से आज तक। ओके, सो दैट इज होमवर्क फॉर यू। Okay, nobody is going to check the homework, that is for you, and I know that you are responsible students, you will study on your own। आप तो करोगे ही, आंसर लिखोगे ही, और जो नहीं आता है वो मुझे पूछो। So I will write the questions, 1 mark question, और क्वेश्चन के नीचे 2-3 लाइन छोड़ दो और घर में आंसर ढूंढ के लिख दो आंसर। कितने होंगे तो बोलो, फिर आगे का लिखती हूँ। 7 I have written, when you will complete tell me so I can write remaining questions। हो गया कि बोल दो? हाँ?
Complete, ma'am.
फिनिश्ड?
Yes.
Yes.
हाँ, तो लिखूं मैं? ऊपर से लिखती हूँ, किसी का नीचे का लिख के बाकी है तो लिखो आप, मैं ऊपर लिख रही हूँ। ये क्वेश्चन हम लोग एमसीक्यू में भी कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। हो गया लिख के बोल देना। हो गया लिख के आपका? Have you finished writing?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
हाँ, तो देखो अभी एंड्रोशियम का क्वेश्चन आई हैव गिवन यू 11 क्वेश्चंस आई हैव गिवन यू फॉर एंड्रोशियम, और अभी गाइनेशियम का क्वेश्चन मैं नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में दे दूंगी, एंड देन वी विल प्रोसीड फर्दर। सी, टू कंप्लीट दिस चैप्टर आई रिक्वायर 7